Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Soft grounder left side. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the shortstop, Reese.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pee-wee Reese. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Next for the Dodgers, Kobe Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Popped him up. Posey is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Stepping in, Monty Irvin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
2-1.
2-1.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Pence is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Pence. Ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now here it comes.
At the ball.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And this will find the heart of Triples Alley out near the 421 sign. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's totaled 13 base hits in 40 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. Snider at third with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To Crawford for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Striding into the box, Russell Martin. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Jackie Robinson. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Orlando Cepeda. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Cepeda, the former Royal, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 9.
So in now for San Francisco, Matt Williams. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
In now, Wilmer Flores.
The second baseman.
And he hits it hard to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Crawford, a California native, actually. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kershaw, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Buster Posey now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Kemp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pee Wee Reese. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop, Pee Wee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Line to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Kobe Bryant, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. He's set and the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Flores has it, and there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So a man at third here with two gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 offering. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hence is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for LA. They still lead it 2-1. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
One strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Monty Irvin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
So striding in, Pence looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Standing in, Justin Turner, a base hit in his first trip.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now the pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Softly on a line to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First offering on its way. In there, strike one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball too high, ball 4.
The catcher, number 55. Russell.
Ready for another chance. Russell Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
In there on the corner, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
At the plate, Matt Williams. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 delivery.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Three and 0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
At the plate now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Pee Wee Reese. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's one. Relay to Cepeda, who's got it for the inning-ending double play. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 pitch now to Crawford. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Another full count pitch home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Martin gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something going here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monty Irvin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Giants leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Stepping in, Kobe Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Duke Snider. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Kemp. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mays waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. On the ground to third. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Now in the box, Pence. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a corner.
The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Slow roller down the third baseline. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he's back standing. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
In now, Matt Williams. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Williams, a California-born ball player. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Danny Jimenez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Danny Jimenez.
So digging in now, Max Muncy will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Digging in, Russell Martin. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Popped him up. Crawford shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
He lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Pedro Baez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Buster Posey will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A runner at first with no outs here. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
First offering on its way. Danny Jimenez shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Digging in, Monty Irvin. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in once again, Pence. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2 down, runners at first and second. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. One and one. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
He's set. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Reyes Maranta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-1.
Good one. Three balls, one strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Settling in now, Pee Wee Reese, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down, and he's safe.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
At the plate, Kobe Bryant, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. As a look, now the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to Cepeda, who's got it for the inning-ending double play. Dodgers leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Walker Buehler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Orlando Cepeda. It was a walk in his last trip.
Orlando.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Matt Williams. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A 1-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. At the plate, Brandon Crawford, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains 2-2. Into the box, Matt Kemp, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The right fielder, Matt Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Got him to go down swinging there. Matt Kemp becomes the first out in the ninth inning.
Justin Turner.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Next up is Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Strike taken up in the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Trevor Gott takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Russell Martin will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. And that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at 3rd with 2 away now. Mookie Betts will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Ready with the 2-1.
Big pitch here. I mean, you know the guy at the plate is gearing up for something to hit, so executing a good pitch right here is essential.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jackie Robinson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at 3rd and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Outside, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
On the ground up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. 1 run is scored.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1, here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Call didn't go his way on 2 and 1, but it's important here on 3 and 1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Three and 1, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready now, Kobe Bryant, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
At the ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2 and 1 now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Here's the 2-1. In the air now out to left field. Irvin is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 2. Eric Gagne comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Eric Gagne.
Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's away.
Gagne, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Gott.
Will Clark will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 22, Will Clark.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 20.
Striding in, Monty Irvin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
So a crucial moment here in standing in, hence, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last strike here for the Giants. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score today. The Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Walker Buehler claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eric Gagne hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.